What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm just going to be giving you guys a quick little walk around, walk through, mods list video, I guess you guys can say, of all the stuff I've done to my car so far since I've owned it. So first off, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, man. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers and that's just insane. So quick little backstory on the car. I've had the car for about let's say 2.5 years. I got the car when I was 17 years old. The car pretty much stayed stock for the first year I had it. So which brings me to my first mod that I did to the car. I guess you could say mod, but it was these 3.7 badges. So at the time, the job I was working at, I couldn't really afford anything other than my car payment. So 3.7 badges were pretty much the only thing I could afford at the time, which I thought they give it a nice little exterior touch. So I get some people ask me about these wheels that I have on the car. They're part of the package that came on the car, actually. So the package is called the FP6 package. It was only available on 2014 V6 Mustangs, and it pretty much gives you these 18-inch wheels with the black mirrors, the window louvers, and the black spoiler. So that's all part of the package that came with the car. And I do plan on getting aftermarket wheels and tires in the future, in the near future, matter of fact, and lowering the car. Wink, wink, because you know, wheel gap props. So my first major mod, I guess you could say, that I really did to the car was the Roush axle back. And you guys could check out my previous videos of the way they sound, and there's millions of YouTube videos on this exhaust. And I got it mainly because it's not the most expensive one, or not the cheapest one, but it still gives the car a nice sound, especially paired along with the headers that I have along with the car. So going on back to when I had the car a whole year being stock, I pretty much just dipped this called the Fox gas cap, I think it's called, something like that. It's originally chrome on the 13-14 cars, and I dipped it black. I think it gives it a little more sleeker look. So moving on over to the front of the car, you can see I have the MMD by Foose modern billet grill. I got this grill off American Muscle, and originally this grill has like a little oval Foose badge right here, and I took that off and I found this badge on eBay, 3.7 liter Cyclone badge for like 10 bucks, super cheap. And I also have the modern billet lower grill, which goes well with the Foose grill. So next mod I have done right here is the Headlight Tint, which I got off of American Muscle. And a lot of my friends are always asking me about the Headlight Tint. How did I do it? And fortunately for us Mustang guys, we have American Muscle, CJ Point Parts, and late model resto for stuff like this headlight tint. It may not seem like a big deal, but a lot of people always asking me, like, how did you tint your headlights, you know? Because usually they'll come with a big film and they have to cut it themselves. Luckily for us, American Muscle has a pre-cut kit for headlights. So I guess that it really changed the front end. It gave it a much more aggressive look. But now I look at 13-14 Mustangs and I look at their headlights, and I'm really glad I did tint them, because it does change up the front. So moving on down, I have the Roush front chin splitter. This chin splitter, I got it used off a buddy. His name is Luis. I made a video on it. Be sure to check that video out of the install. And I got it super cheap for like 30 bucks. And if you guys know anything about the Roush parts, they're not cheap. I think they run like $200 or something like that. So I got a bargain on it, and this is one of those mods that I just wanted to get it on there. We didn't install it the way Roush says it's supposed to be installed, but it's on there. It's not coming off, and it makes the car look a whole lot more aggressive. So another question I always get is how dark is my window tint? And it's actually 15% tint, and I also have this windshield banner tint thing on it. And so the tint is 15%, and I'm here in Texas. The legal limit is 25%, so you know. Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. And I'll let you guys know, if you don't have dark window tint, during the summertime, that's when it's awesome. But wintertime, or at night when you're driving with your windows up, I mainly drive with my windows down. Like 75 to 80% of the time, I'm always driving, okay, I'll say like 90% of the time, I'm always driving with my windows down. So I really never get to use my windows, I guess you say. But if you guys are thinking about going dark on your windows, I think it's worth it because no one can really see into the car, and it does a real good job of blocking the sun. As you can kind of see into the car, as it's only 15%, which means it only allows 15% of light into the car. So moving back over to the front of the car, my most recent mod, check out my video. It's the 5.0 Coyote hood, which I found on this app called OfferUp, and the guy was originally selling it for $350, but he had it posted for like 7 months. So I took a shot in the dark and offered him $180, and he was like, yeah man, come get it, I'll fix it, it has damage, I'll fix it up for you, and it's yours for $180. I was like, dang, all right, cool. So I got hold of that, and I dipped the hood vents black, which, oh my gosh, I think it just finishes off the front end. I don't think the front end needs any more mods. The front end is pretty much finished in my opinion. And yeah, so as you guys can see, I have this like blue and black theme going on. So finishing up with the exterior, my buddies, a couple of my friends, they got me for Christmas was this American Muscle sticker. One of my buddies, his name's Randy. Shout out to Randy. He got me this American Muscle sticker because he knows I get all my car parts off American Muscle, or most of them at least. And the most hated Bama sticker, which I guess these aren't really mods, but I guess I'd show you since we're here. And my buddy Adrian, who has the straight pipe Challenger, got me this Mustang third brake light tint, which is awesome. It gives people something to look at, and it's pretty cool to look at night when you brake. It'll shine the words Mustang so people know you're a crowd killer, I guess. What? So real quick before I show you guys the few performance mods I really do have, I got these map lights off American Muscle. They're the LED white ones, because the stock lights on these cars for the map lighting is not too good. I mean, it's daytime right now, you're not gonna be able to tell, but they really do bright up the cabin a lot better than the stock map lights, which are an ugly yellow looking color. So moving on to the few performance mods that I really have to the car, which is probably the main reason a lot of you clicked on this video. So moving on to under the hood, excuse the dirty engine bay, I know it's dirty, but where I live pretty much in the desert, so dust is unavoidable. So obviously you guys see I have the air raid cold air, I think it's like the dry filter or something like that. And this mod, I mean, looking back, I wish I really got a closed filter with a box, but I mean, it gets the job done. It sounds cool. There's not really too much of a power gain notice. I don't know why people really say you'll feel power gains out of a cold air intake, but the sound is definitely, I don't know, I would say worth it, but the sound is probably the main, like the coolest part of having a cold air intake. So next off, I have the BBK Shorty headers, which people always say get long tubes, but a while back I had an off-road H-pipe, the Lethal Performance off-road H-pipe with my Roush axle backs, and the car was ridiculously loud, insanely loud. Like, people don't understand that videos really don't do justice for car sound, and that could not be more true in my case. I made a video when I got the Lethal Performance off-road H-pipe installed, and people were like, oh, it sounds badass, man, it sounds badass. But living with that on a day-to-day basis, it got old after a while. So I got scared off. I got kind of scared off for changing off my mid-pipe, which I guess is not really a bad thing. So I went with the Shorty headers, because long tubes, you have to change up your mid-pipe. And like I said, I was scared off of changing the mid-pipe once again after I had that off-road H-pipe. And I know you'll get more power, you change off your mid-pipe, you take off your cats, everything, you'll get more power. But again, when I got the Shorty headers with the Roush axle back, I was mainly going for sound. And I guess the Shorty headers did give a little bit more low-end torque, which is something I won't really complain about. So last mod pretty much that I have is a Bama 91 Octane race tune. So this mod was probably the one mod that made the biggest difference in performance. It made the car faster than it was stock. And people always tell me, go to MPT, which, speaking of that, I will probably be switching to MPT in the next few months or so. Why, you may ask? Just mainly to try it out. I mean, I have no hate against Bama. The tune, I have had no problems with the Bama tune, and it's treated me well. I have lost pretty much no races. Not bragging, not saying my V6 is fast, but I have lost pretty much no races with this car with the 91 Octane tune. Street races, let me tell you. So yeah, the 91 Octane tune by Bama is not bad, but I will be trying MPT in the future, along with some 373s I might be getting down the future, and some new wheels I might be getting, or will be getting in the near future. So yeah guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this, and this is, hold on. This is the best part about the 1314 Mustangs, is the taillights. So yeah guys, pretty much gonna wrap up this video. Quick little mods overview video, I guess. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment down below. And yes, it's a V6. Okay, I don't need that one guy down in my comment section saying lol, 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 lol. It's a V6. Yes, it's a V6. Damn it, I can't afford a V8, mother. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Any questions, any comments, any suggestions, leave them down in the comment section, man. We're on our way to 3,000 subscribers. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.